white and gold light, eucalyptus in the air. Nia Carter stepped to the desk with a printed confirmation and a gift card from her sister. Simple blazer, dark jeans, white sneakers, calm smile. Second card, the desk manager said. Your zip code triggers a hold. Silence moved across marble. 2 guests in robes stared. A porter studied the floor. The junior receptionist checked the screen, then Nia. The manager leaned toward the junior and lowered his voice in Arabic. Ij'alihatan tadhur. Khudi bitaqatan thaniya. Make her wait. Take a second card. Nia met his eyes and answered in clear Arabic. La hajata li bitaqatin thaniya. Al-hajzu mu'akkad. Marar al-bitaqa. No second card. Booking confirmed. Run the card. Heads turned. The manager's grin thinned. Policy, he said. Walk-ins from your area leave unpaid tabs. My name sits on that confirmation, Nia said. Run the card. Hand me the receipt. He slid a clipboard across the counter. Service fee. For what? Nia asked. For extra verification. She pointed to the frame. Behind him. The sign says welcome in 6 languages. Start there. Then follow the posted rules. Another whisper from him. Sharper now. Ad-duyufu mithluha yusabibuna mashakil. Guests like her bring trouble. Nia's voice stayed even. Al-karamatu qabla al-mali. Dignity before money. Approval flashed green on the terminal. The junior reached for the receipt. The manager blocked her hand. A man near the tea station set down a porcelain cup. Navy throat-cut suit. Gray at the temples. Subtle cufflinks. Calm eyes. His aide held 2 leather folders. The placard in the boardroom down the hall carried his name, Khalid Al-Mansour. Khalid stepped forward. Honor her booking. Remove the fake fee. Bring the general manager. The manager stiffened. Sir, this is a front desk call. Khalid lifted a simple card. Khalid Al-Mansour, board member. He turned to Nia. Thank you for your patience. Patience has a price, Nia said. I prefer respect. The junior hurried to fetch the GM. The manager pushed the receipt across the counter with tight fingers. A tremor ran through his jaw. Nia took the paper and looked past him at the welcome frame. 6 languages. No, wait, not today. She changed into a robe. Steam curled in a quiet room. Her phone buzzed. Unknown number. Accept a spa credit and keep this offline. A second text followed. Troublemakers go on a list. Centerline read hospitality op support. Screenshot saved. Spine straight. Meeting next. Khalid waited in the tea room with the GM. Brass kettle. Mint rising. You handled that moment with clarity, Khalid said. You deserved welcome and service. You met a wall. I want more than an apology, Nia said. I want rules that hold. Name them, he said. Door script in 4 languages, Nia said. Deposits tied to policy, not zip codes. A live complaint path with a real person. Monthly numbers for holds and refunds. Staff training with role play, not slides. She paused. Thai manager paid a service in fairness, not deposit volume. The GM wrote every line. Agreed, she said. We start today. No hush clause, Nia said. No NDA. None, Khalid said. Nia stepped back into daylight. Messages stacked up from neighbors and clients. They asked for a second card last month. They flagged my zip code. Staff joked in Arabic about my aunt. Same desk. Same tricks. Same pressure. She opened a shared doc. Door words project. 4 goals. A timeline. A form for stories. She invited a civil rights lawyer from health policy work. Amir Benton. His reply came fast. On your side. A housekeeper wrote from a private account. I watched that stop. I will talk if it is safe. Name, Layla. They met in a quiet corner at the library. Layla slid an envelope across the table. Staff emails, she said. Residency flag. Local zip. Walk-ins from bus lines. Hoodie. A template for holds. A push to stand firm. Nia breathed in and out. Thank you, she said. Amir labeled every page. He printed the deposit policy from a website and a photo of the desk sign. The gaps showed in black and white. He filed a clean complaint with the Human Rights Office. Desk used zip codes to trigger deposits not listed on the site. Staff used language as a gate. A guest received pressure to stay silent. Evidence sat behind it. Texts, emails, dates, times. They copied the State Consumer Bureau. Nia forwarded the same package to Khalid. Transparency, she wrote. Khalid replied, I asked for training logs and deposit rules. Numbers do not match the brand story. Owners will meet. Join us. Keep watching. The face-off at the desk moves to a long table with owners on one side and staff on the other. Stay to the end to see who stands up and who steps back. Subscribe to Echoes of Black Struggle so you do not miss the moment of truth. A long table waited in a hotel conference room. Owners on one side, staff on the other. Khalid at the center. The GM spread training sheets on the table. Amir flipped through them. This name appears at 3 sites at the same time, he said. Logs look staged. The desk manager sat with a lawyer, arms folded, eyes flat. Khalid laid the hush text beside the logs. Pressure for silence. Threats about lists. A deposit sign that never passed review. All on your watch. High-risk zip codes hurt margins, the manager said. Same line. Rehearsed. Margins do not write values, the GM said. We failed. We repair. Nia slid a one-page plan across the table. For sections. Door script. Deposit rules that mirror the site. A live complaint path with a 48-hour response goal. Monthly numbers for holds and refunds. A 5th line in bold. Thai paid a service and fairness. Owners whispered. Lawyers frowned. Staff watched Nia. Layla watched Nia. A voice sounded from the back. The chair of the Human Rights Office. Quiet arrival. Clear presence. The city will hold a hearing, she said. We have this complaint. We have these emails. Orders will follow if you stall. That night, the manager's lawyer sent Nia a cease and desist. She forwarded it to Amir. Then she posted one sentence. Facts moved forward. No names. No heat. Work continued. A new message landed on Nia's phone from an unknown account. One sentence in Arabic. Len tenjahi. You will not succeed. She looked up from the screen and saw the desk manager across the lobby. He did not smile. The next scene would move to a public hearing. Hearing day. Cameras outside. Community inside. Interpreters lined the front row. Arabic. Spanish. Somali. Guests spoke with calm voices. A niece went home in tears after a birthday booking. A father lost grocery money for a week to a hold. A nurse explained how stress from a front desk stop ruined sleep. Layla stood and spoke about emails that turned bias into procedure. The chair read the rules out loud. Equal service. No profiling. No shadow fees. Clear limits on holds. Penalties for violations. Orders for reform. Amir presented. Policy on paper. Practice at the desk. The gap on screen. Text that pushed silence. Logs that broke time. The room felt the weight. The GM accepted responsibility. I missed the desk. I missed the sign. I will not miss again. The desk manager took the stand. The chair asked one question. Do you accept responsibility? He stared at the cameras. I accept responsibility for my desk. What will change? The chair asked. The sign leaves, he said. Khalid spoke to the room. Investment follows dignity, he said. Money will stay if rules hold. Money walks if bias writes policy. The chair closed the session. Findings next week, she said. Owners tried to soften the blow behind closed doors. Khalid posted a letter instead. Door script in 4 languages. Deposit rules that mirror the site. Public numbers each month. Community monitors with surprise visits. Pay tied to service and fairness. Or my stake leaves. Nia posted a draft of the door script. Edits arrived from guests and staff. Short lines. Clear verbs. The final version read clean in 4 tongues. The desk manager sent another message that night. Stories fade. Nia saved the screenshot and went to the library for the open edit. A retired teacher raised her hand. "Start with welcome in big type," she said. "Then the rules." A barber added, "Add a QR code to the numbers." A teen suggested a small badge on staff lanyards with the script. The room agreed. Khalid walked in near the end. No entourage. No show. He took a seat and listened. He asked one question. "Where do we place the script so no one misses it?" 3 hands shot up. "I level at the desk." "On the locker room wall." "On the booking page before payment." Watch through the next beats. The ruling lands. The new rules go on doors. You will see who keeps promises under pressure. Tap subscribe so each chapter reaches you without delay. An undercover report aired on local TV the next evening. Same gift card. Same booking. 2 guests. One spoke Arabic at the desk. One spoke only English. Different treatment on screen. The clip spread. Owners met at dawn. They argued over words. They argued over money. Khalid repeated one line. "Post the numbers on time." The email with the "you will not succeed" line drew a response from the Human Rights Office. A staffer called Nia. Calm voice. Threat reported. "Thank you." Nia thanked her back and walked to the clinic for morning appointments. She took blood pressures and wrote simple plans for sleep and stress. She knew the body keeps score when rules fail. Findings landed on a Monday morning. Violations confirmed. Fine set. Orders issued. Remove the rogue sign. Post the door script in 4 languages at eye level. Publish monthly numbers for holds and refunds. Stand up a live complaint line staffed by people. Invite 2 community monitors for surprise visits. Tie manager bonuses to service and fairness. Public apology to guests harmed by the deposit rule. Full refunds for holds taken outside policy. Any repeat triggers license review. The chair looked at each partner in turn. "Comply on time," she said. Owners signed. The GM signed. Khalid signed and added a pledge. "I will post numbers even if the law changes," he said. The junior receptionist printed the script and taped it beside the welcome frame with Nia. They pressed out bubbles. They stepped back and read the lines out loud. English first, then Arabic. "Murahiban. Hadi hiya qawaiduna." Welcome. These are our rules. Guests noticed. A mother in a headscarf heard the script in her language without strain. No cagey glance. No extra ask. Shoulders eased. She signed and walked to the lockers. The first monthly report posted a week later. Holds dropped by half. Refunds moved fast. Complaints fell. Positive notes rose. Staff wrote short lines about smoother shifts and calmer guests. A forum filled the tea room. Staff on one side, guests on the other. Questions pass across the space like trays. Post a script in the locker area too. Done. Add a QR code for the numbers. Done. Offer a language flag on the account for next time. Done. Khalid announced a grant to launch the Doorword project at 3 more properties. Numbers post each month, he said. Monitors walking without notice. Nia hired 2 interns from her clinic network, Anaya and Jordan. They built pocket cards. They ran role play at shift change. They coached body language. Open palms. Eye level. Short sentences. No sighs. No smirks. Layla finished a shift and stopped by the desk in street clothes. The junior thanked her for speaking up. Layla pointed at the poster. "My mother reads those lines before she signs," she said. HR posted a new job listing for front desk manager. Service and fairness required. Public numbers on time. No mention of deposits. The listing drew strong applicants. Then the old manager filed an appeal with a private letter to owners. He offered a return under a tight plan. A few investors liked the sound of tight. A vote was set for Friday. Nia learned the date from a whisper and wrote one line on her pad. Make the standard louder than the shortcut. Friday brought gray skies and a full boardroom. Owners traded glances. A few watched the clock. Khalid watched the door. Nia arrived with a slim folder. No heat. No raise in voice. She placed one sheet in front of each seat. The sheet held 5 lines. Respect first. Cause required. Explain in the guest language. Log each check. Deposit rules match the site. She spoke without rush. This is your new floor. Tie pay to this floor. Tie leases to this floor. Tie pride to this floor. An owner asked a hard money question. What about shrink? Shrink falls when trust rises, Nia said. Your own numbers show it. Your report after 1 month shows fewer holds and fewer complaints. Fewer complaints save time. Time is money. Another owner asked about speed. Does the script slow the line? Staff learn the words. Nia said. Lines move. Stress drops. Guests return. Khalid lifted a small card. I visited the desk 3 times this week. Script felt natural by day 3. The GM added details. Complaint line hit targets. Staff stay longer. Training attendance reached 100%. No stage logs. The old manager's letter sat on the table. Some eyes kept drifting toward it. A tight plan, one owner said under breath. Layla raised a hand from the staff row. My mother walked in yesterday. She heard the script. She booked a service with no fear. Tight plan did not do that. A standard did that. Anaya showed the pocket card. Jordan read the script in English and Arabic with the junior. The room heard the rhythm. The room felt the tone. Stay with us through this vote. The choice sets a model for other doors. Share this story with one person who runs a front desk. Invite them to watch the full arc and use the script. A call came in from a regional investor who skipped a meeting. He wanted numbers, not stories. Khalid sent the report while the room waited. The owner on the line went quiet. The chart told a clean tale. Holds down. Refunds faster. Complaints fewer. Staff retention higher. The chair of the Human Rights Office sat in the back row again. No speech. No glare. A simple presence that said, we remember. The vote opened. Hands rose. The old manager's letter lost. New standards won. The GM closed a binder and wrote the next steps on a pad in thick ink. Published the vote. Published the hiring criteria. Published the next date for the forum. The old manager stood in the hall. He stared at the poster through glass. He left without a word. Nia took no victory lap. She walked to the desk and shook hands with staff. Keep reading the lines, she said. Keep the tone warm. A week passed. The new hire took the desk. Quiet confidence. Strong posture. Welcome in the mouth. A father and daughter booked a treatment and left a review with 2 lines. No hassle. Clear rules. The Door Words project reached 3 more sites. 2 in town. 1 in a nearby city. Staff uploaded videos of the script in 4 languages. Guests tagged the new QR code and checked the numbers on phones. The model traveled without a sales pitch. An email arrived from a different chain. Short note. We want the template. We will post numbers on the 1st of each month. Nia sent the file with a single ask. Keep the promise in public. A lobby group at the State House filed a bill to block public whole reports from hospitality sites. They call the numbers bad for business. A vote was set for Thursday. The rule on the door would soon face the rule in the law. Thursday came fast. The hearing room filled. Parents, workers, staff in lanyards, guests in street clothes, reporters along the wall. The sponsor spoke about business freedom. A few heads nodded. Many faces stayed flat. Nia took the mic first. Public numbers lower harm, she said. Clear rules lower conflict. Guests breathe easier. Staff stay longer. This helps people. This helps revenue. Amir followed with the frame. Equal service. Clear limits on holds. Right to data that proves rules hold. He lifted a 1-page brief. Holds down. Refunds faster. Complaints fewer. Retention higher. He placed a sheet in front of each member. Khalid kept his message tight. I invest where dignity lives, he said. I will publish numbers with or without a law. Layla spoke for staff who clean, fold, and steady the floor. We carry the weight when the desk fails, she said. We carry pride when the desk holds. A teacher raised a hand. My niece hears the script and smiles. She sleeps before midnight after a visit now. A guard from another site said one line, "Clear rules protect staff too." An owner from across town tried to scare the room with edge cases. The chair asked for proof. The owner brought none. Stay to the final vote. Then share this video with one person in your city. Local laws follow local voices. A senior member offered an amendment. Delete the ban. Require the poster statewide. Require monthly reports. Tie license renewal to training and on-time numbers. The room shifted. The gallery held its breath. Hands rose. Amendment passed. The sponsor asked for delay. The gallery answered in a firm chorus. No delay. Final vote came fast. The bill flipped. The poster became law. Monthly reports became law. Training with role play became law. The gallery cheered. A gavel tap for order. People filed into the hall with tears and quick grins. Nia stepped outside and hugged Layla. Khalid leaned against a column and wiped his eyes. Amir typed a short notice to the list. State rules now match the poster on our doors. They walked back to the spa that evening. The lobby felt lighter. The script held steady on glass. The junior greeted a guest in Arabic with ease. English followed. A soft rhythm sat between the two. A small plaque hung beside the poster with 4 names: Nia Carter, Layla Haddad, Amir Benton, Khalid Al-Mansour. The new manager wiped the plaque and checked the tape on the poster. 3 months later, the state site posted the first roll-up. Holds without policy dropped across the map. Refund speed improved. Complaints decreased. Staff retention rose. The graph told a common story in simple lines. Nia returned to the tea room for a small gathering. No stage. No script. The GM poured mint tea. The interns shared updates from new sites. Anaya smiled. Kids asked to read the poster out loud with staff now. Jordan added, "We taped a copy in the break room." Staff quizzed each other for fun. Nia opened a fresh folder. Title on top, "Welcome First," a guide for hospitality desks. She slid copies to Khalid and the GM. Steps, scripts, data sheets, a short section for guests. How to ask for service in your language. How to request a copy of the rules. How to check the numbers. Khalid said a quiet pledge. "Each site in my portfolio adopts this guide," he said. "Numbers post on time. Audits walk in without notice." The junior approached with a request. "Teach me the lines in Somali," she said. Nia smiled. "We will write them together. We will check with a local speaker. We will post once they sound right." A father and daughter walked past the desk. The daughter pointed at the poster and read the first line in a clear voice. "Respect first." The father nodded. "That is why we came back. If this story moved you, take 3 steps. Share this video with one person who runs a front desk. Print a 5-line poster from our playlist and put on a door in your world. Subscribe to Echoes of Black Struggle for weekly stories where dignity wins and rules repair harm. Watch till the end of the playlist to see where the script lands next. Your watch keeps the light on this work. Your share protects neighbors. Your subscription grows the standard in more places.